recorded live in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Trivial Warfare. More than just a pub quiz, Trivial Warfare is your gateway to a worldwide trivia community. Join your hosts, Jonathan.
We just described Ric Flair as Neanderthal Man and Planet of the Apes.
Carmela.
That would irritate the hell out. I'm like, I just want my groceries. My ice cream is melting.
Ben.
4 halogens in that list. Oh my God.
You're like, it's not the halogens. I'm like, no, Ben, no.
Those damn halogens got me again.
Aaron.
I haven't started cooking more, but I have started thinking about cooking more, so I've looked at a lot of recipes for things. Mostly cocktails.
Zahkia.
I'm a very happy evil genius.
Yeah.
And Nick.
For all the listeners out there, if you spend enough money, you can be where I am today.
And the rest of the Trivial Warfare Army for another week of fun and games. Now here's your host, Jonathan Oakes.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Trivial Warfare. We are the podcast that takes a pub quiz out of the pub and brings it home to you. My name is Jonathan and I am here today with Zahkia Mendoza. Hello, Zahkia.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hello. I am here with Nikki Bates. Hello, Nikki.
Hey, Jonathan.
You'll have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, long holiday. I promise I have had a stroke.
I thought we were pretending like, yes, this will air after Thanksgiving.
No,
so I will.
I'm just really bad at remembering everything lately. So yeah, no, Thanksgiving is what I said. Did you all have a good Halloween?
Yes, I actually did have a good Halloween. And as you can see, I'm holding up a York peppermint patty stolen from the candy bin, snacking on a little leftover candy this morning.
Oh, that's fun. We sat outside and did a campfire in the driveway and handed out candy. Sarah was a 7-foot-tall unicorn, which was something else. It was pretty cool. But my favorite costume was probably, there was an axolotl, like a little inflatable axolotl that somebody was wearing as pants, like they were riding it. What's the slinky dog kind of look, like a hot dog dog, where the person in the front is the front of the dog, and then it's an inflatable that hangs behind them and just kind of walks along the ground with them. Was amazing. We had a whole family of Incredibles, like a mom, a dad, and the 2 kids, and we had a League of Their Own with well done uniforms. Really, really cool costumes coming through last night.
Let's see, that is so much better than my neighborhood. I think the best one that I saw was Doodle Bob from SpongeBob, like the spooky doodle version of him.
Okay.
We had classic costumes over here. My kids were a witch and a Grim Reaper. And our neighbors sent me a recording from their Ring doorbell of my son, the Grim Reaper, went over to their house with a scroll that he unfurled that said, "Old man, old man, old man," and then his friend's name, which is Blake. And he was like, "Hello, is Blake there?" And he's like, they said,
"Oh my God.
Sorry, he's not there." And he goes, "Ugh, well then how will I get him?" He just like ran away. So cracked them up. So they're sending us recordings of my son threatening the neighborhood, apparently.
That's amazing. And Zahkia, your son dressed as a classic disease.
Mm-hmm. Yes, tuberculosis.
Yeah. I showed Sarah the picture and she loved it. She thought it was amazing.
It is so random. He saw a video about tuberculosis about 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. And my son's very much into Halloween. So we asked him about 3 months ago, like, "Hey, Sebastian, what do you want to be for Halloween?" He says, "Tuberculosis." And we're like, oh, he's going to forget about that when it comes October. "Sebastian, what do you want to be?" "Tuberculosis." Specifically tuberculosis from this one YouTube video where it looks like a fluffy something with like a plague mask vibe, and
it looks like Spy versus Spy with giant paper plate eyes on the top.
Yes, like gigantic eyes
and super long nose.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, it was super cute.
Oh, thank you.
We have some great guests today. I want to introduce them right now. First up, Sara Callori is with us. Hello, Sari.
Hi, Sari. All right.
Oh, God, no.
Already got a
nickname.
nickname.
Have a good Halloween last night.
I'm so sorry, Sari. All right, Sara, I apologize. But hello.
Hi, I'm so glad to be back.
I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, happy to be here. Hopefully I won't go down as in flames quite as majestically as on SporkleCon in front of thousands of people live.
Hey, everything that's majestic is worth doing. So, one way or another. All right, Craig Umland is with us today. Hello, Craig.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hello, sir. And Jeff Thomas is with us today. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for having me. First time on the show.
I'm excited about it. Now, I want to get to know each of you a little bit better. Sara, we're going to come back to you, start with you. Tell everybody, please, where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
All right. Hi, all. Sara Callori. I am a New Jersey expat living in Southern California. I'm a physics professor, and at this point, moving, I feel like, from amateur to professional in trivia simply because I've made small bits of money writing questions for things. Something fun about myself. So if anyone decides to look at the picture, I recently won a 3-foot-tall trophy at a Taekwondo competition.
Oh, nice.
I thought I wouldn't care so much as an adult, but oh my God, it feels good to win a ridiculously large trophy. I won it for the women's, like all of the women and girls. I was the champion for the speed kicking competition. I didn't know I had it in me. Like, I thought these in shape children would beat me, but I dug down and was like, beat the youths.
Wait, you were competing with children?
It was one of these, you'd have like heats, and if you won your heat and you were exhausted, your prize was kick again so they can record your time. I had one of the 4 fastest times, and then I had to go, and your other prize is to do this again in, a championship round. And I was like, these kids are tiny and they're fast. No, I do not know where I got my like video game speed thing. Like, my arms were muppeting because I didn't care what they were doing. My legs went really fast, and somehow I won a trophy and 4 days of soreness out of all of this.
It's a cool trophy, too. I love it. Sara, it is great to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
I'm so excited.
All right, Craig, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
All right. Hi, I'm Craig Umland. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. I work for a school district in the area as student information systems specialist. So I kind of manage student data, state reporting, all that kind of fun stuff. Something fun kind of tangentially about myself. I was born and raised in a smaller town in Wisconsin that is famous for making manhole covers. Town is called Neenah, if you're ever looking down and want to see. So I've seen my town represented. I've kind of lived all over the country. I've lived in New Orleans. I've lived in Atlanta. I've lived in Pennsylvania, and then come back to Wisconsin, and everywhere I've gone, I've been able to see a little slice of my hometown, whether it be the sewer grates or the little tree grates in downtown areas. Yeah.
I think that manhole is a great, off the cuff insult. Like, hey, you freaking manhole.
Yeah.
It just feels like it should be an insult.
Probably good that they're covered up too.
Sure enough. Now, Craig, do you happen to know Tim Leung?
No.
Warhead that was just on the last recording, also in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh.
Yeah. So the fact that both of you are on today, it's just an odd coincidence. I wanted to make you aware that there was another guy out there. If you ever want to reach out.
Madison represent.
Yeah, right. We're big. We're huge in Wisconsin. Huge. Cheese lovers love us. That's just reality, right? Craig, it is great to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Jeff, tell everybody where you're from, what you do, and something fun about yourself.
I currently am in St. Louis, Missouri, originally from a small town outside of Kansas City. I am a consultant for an accounting firm, specifically in the gaming world. And when I say gaming world, I mean all things casino slash paid fantasy sports related.
Mm-hmm.
And something interesting, I spent 12 days traveling Europe this summer. Went
Ooh,
to
where'd you go?
London and Rome, and I ended up in the south of Sweden slash Copenhagen.
Very cool. What was your favorite part of the trip?
My buddy and I, that was with me in Rome, we took a cooking class, a pasta making class at this lady's house, and just had a good time. She grew her own olives and sent them to press, so we got to use some of her olive oil.
Nice.
And it was really fun. Eating is in Rome is awesome. So
it sounds so cool to get a cooking class in some person's house. Like, that's intimate. I love that.
Yeah,
A real live Nona.
It was a great experience.
Very cool, guys. We are glad that you're all here, and it's time to get started right now with Warm It Up, Chris.
It's time to warm it up on Trivial Warfare today. And there's only one person who can warm it up for the TWA, and that's Chris. And sometimes Jonathan.
Nikki said a real life Nona, and I'm having like war flashbacks to that question about Ariana Grande's grandmother. You asked that one, right?
I did.
Yeah. See? Yeah. I remember. I was screaming that in my car.
Good work. I guess it's stuck with you now.
Yo, yeah. So today's Warm It Up, I decided to go back to 2024 and the summer of 2024 and ask about Olympic sports. So I'm a big fan of shows like Physical 100 and Final Draft, and they're always having some sort of Olympic athlete representation. So I have a list of sports that were done, the list of sports that are done during the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, and you just name them. It helps to be specific in certain cases. If I'm using Winter Olympics, for example, skiing, you would have to separate alpine from freestyle. That is the case here. There are a couple that I've grouped together just for, I guess, ease reasons. But for the most part, I think we'll be good.
So a couple of questions just for clarification, Zahkia. How many total answers are there?
There are like 30.
Okay. And do you want us to break it out by gender or? Okay. And I feel like there's one more here for like, are we going like categories? Like, do you want to hear the detail of the individual event within a group, or do you want to hear, here's the group of a thing?
This is the group of the thing.
That's what I thought with only 30 answers. Like, there's way more than 30 if we do the individuals.
Yeah, I don't need distances involved, if that helps.
Right. Cool.
Okay. All right. I have randomly chosen an order. Craig, you're up first.
Let's go team handball.
Handball is a correct answer. Nice job. Jonathan, you're up next.
I'm going to do a thing, and that's going to clarify something for me. Mm-hmm. Do you want track and field, or do you want more detail?
I want less detail, but I will accept track and field because they call it athletics for some reason, but that includes track and field and friends. So I'm giving you credit for athletics.
Okay, cool.
Sarah, you're up.
All right, because I bragged about my trophy, I'm going to have to say Taekwondo.
I knew this was going to happen. It's correct. Taekwondo. Jeffrey, you're up.
Let's go with badminton.
Badminton is correct. Nikki?
Let's go back to martial arts, and I'll say judo.
Judo is correct. See, first round clear. Nice job. Craig?
Not martial, but an art, breaking.
Yes, breaking is correct. Jonathan?
Basketball.
Basketball is correct. Sarah?
Rugby sevens.
Rugby sevens is correct. Jeffrey.
Swimming.
Swimming is correct. Oop, I'm messing with my sheet here. Swimming is correct. Nikki.
Gymnastics.
Which type?
Rhythmic gymnastics.
Rhythmic gymnastics is correct. That's maybe a little hint if you
got time for me to avoid gymnastics for the rest of the game.
Craig.
Fencing.
Fencing is correct.
Nice one.
Jonathan.
How about archery?
Archery, my new fave, is correct. Sarah.
Artistic gymnastics.
Artistic gymnastics is the other gymnastics that Jonathan does not have to avoid anymore.
Which one is the one like with the pommel horse?
Regular gymnastics is artistic gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. The one with the ribbons and balls is rhythmic.
It feels like that one's more artistic, though, doesn't it?
I wonder if they labeled artistic after the fact once rhythmic came in there and they needed something.
Someone meant to put like athletic or something like that.
No, only track and field is athletic in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Dumb.
Jeffrey.
Does trampoline, is that included in one of the gymnastics?
It's included in the... No, it's not. Haha, it is separate.
I'll go with trampoline then.
Nice job.
Trampoline is correct. Nikki.
Kayaking.
I'll give it to you. They call it canoeing, but I know what you're talking about. The event.
Yeah.
Craig.
Wrestling.
Wrestling is correct. We are not missing. I love this. Jonathan.
Surfing.
Surfing is correct. Sarah.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding is... Where is it? I thought it was in there.
I was like, I know it's on there. I watched that.
Yes, skateboarding is in there. Correct. Jeffrey.
Has table tennis been said?
No. Table tennis?
Table tennis.
Table tennis is correct. Nikki.
Diving.
Diving is correct.
Good one.
We can go one more round.
If there's 30 of these things, let's see if we can get them all.
All right. Well, yeah. All right, friends.
I mean, can we do that? Is there any reason not to?
I don't think so.
I don't care about what's on the sheet.
Oh.
Meaning like the score sheet. I know I don't have enough for all of them. I'm not worried about it.
I thought he was just like, I'm going to name a sport and I'm going to count it regardless of if it's right. I don't care what your answer sheet says.
No.
Okay, that makes it better because I'm trying to click. Okay.
If we start missing them, okay, then we'll stop. But we haven't missed one, so we should keep going.
Yeah, you haven't missed any. You're good. Let's go. Craig.
All right. Is this considered separate from basketball, 3-on-3 basketball?
So it was, but I included in basketball.
Okay, then I'll say pistol.
Ooh, shooting is correct. Jonathan.
I'm gonna go with tennis.
Tennis, where are you? Tennis is correct. Sarah.
I think this is a separate event. Synchronized swimming or artistic swimming, whatever they call it.
It is artistic swimming. That's another one I grouped in, kind of.
Okay, I can give you more if you want. Soccer.
Oh my goodness! Yes,
football.
soccer. Yes,
football. Might be listed under football.
Yeah, they listed under football. Yes, but that is correct. Jeffrey.
Rock climbing.
Climbing is correct. Nikki.
Nice.
Beach volleyball.
Volleyball is correct.
Ooh, you guys are good at
There
this.
might be more because I have like a handful left. Let's see. How many do I have? Like one? Yeah, didn't say that one. That one.
I've got 2 more that I'm sure about and 3 more that are likely.
I have 2 more also.
Yeah, I have at least 2 more.
I have 1.
All right.
Good thing I'm next.
Do you want to do some spaghetti on the wall?
I mean, no, we still got. Let's keep going in order.
All right, cool. Craig.
Water polo.
Water polo, correct.
That was not one of mine.
Either.
Jonathan.
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting, correct. Sarah.
Equestrian.
Equestrian.
Nice.
Correct.
Nice one.
Jeffrey.
Golf.
Golf, correct. Nikki.
You guys have stolen my remaining ones. I have one that I am not sure about, but this could be the first wrong answer. Sailing.
Although we've come.
You are correct, Nikki. There's still one. There's two that I'm looking at that no one has said.
I've got one.
I've got at least
one. We'll go ahead and spaghetti this or throw it at the wall. I'm going to say boxing.
Boxing is the one I was looking dead at and no one said.
I'm sorry, that is artistic pugilism.
Hold on. I had to write that down. That's in the Clubhouse for Show title.
It's not rhythmic?
It's absolutely rhythmic pugilism. That's
the speed bag.
All right. Does anybody else have any more they're sure of?
Is there, not that I'm sure of. I don't want to break the streak with one that I'm like maybe considering.
Is race walking in athletics?
Race walking is in athletics.
Okay.
Is karate?
I don't believe karate.
Okay,
is
I thought there might have been another
or-
martial art, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it has been in the past, but not in 2024.
Okay. That's probably why.
I have three others that I didn't say that I thought probably maybe could have been rowing / sculling.
Rowing.
Nice.
Then I think they got rid of baseball because of the World Baseball Classic. So I eliminated baseball. And this may be crazy, but is parkour an event?
No.
I feel like that's being added or has been added.
Yeah.
Maybe like an exhibition one.
So the one that I'm looking at has a winter equivalent that's different.
Is this going to end in thon?
Field hockey.
Field hockey.
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
That's great. Did we get them all?
I believe so.
Hey!
Yay!
Nice.
We're the Olympians of trivia.
Amazing. When we all said I have one or two left and then continued to give different answers, I was so impressed. Guys, that was your Warm It Up, Chris, for the episode. Well done, Zahkia. Thank you for that one. This is going to be episode number 558. That means we are on your main feed. Hello, everyone. We are glad you are here. I got to tell you, you can join Trivial Warfare, or you can join the Trivial Warfare Army. You can sign up as a sergeant or higher, and when you do, you will get access to over 400 archived shows. That is nothing to sneeze at. That is lots and lots of hours of entertainment, and if you don't care for the entertainment, it's good trivia too. So, go to trivialwarfarearmy.com, sign up as a sergeant or higher, or if you want to start earning credit towards coming on the show yourself, like these fine people, sign up at the lieutenant level or higher. And you will have the chance to do that eventually. Okay? Today's game, it's going to be Sarah and Nikki versus Craig, Jeff, and Jonathan. It's a 2-on-3. And Craig and Jeff, I don't know if y'all realize this, but usually when we do 3-people teams, it's because somebody on the other team is expected to beat up everybody. So it's like, okay, guys, this might be our turn to take the whooping, but hopefully we can fight back. What is episode number 558, and it is time to play the game.
Players. Oh yeah. You know what time it is. This is Mr. Warm It Up himself, cordially inviting you to the game. This is 6 rounds of trivia yumminess. 3 questions per round. Every right answer will get you 10 points. In the middle, we'll take a pause for the cause and ask a midpoint question worth up to 20 juicy points. After round 6, you can wager any or all of those points that you've been building up and take a shot at the final round. It's a series of theme-based questions that we get to call the Gauntlet. It's just that easy, baby. But this game ain't gonna play itself, players. Let's get it on.
All right, friends, let's get into round one, question one. Your category is boo.
Earns.
Amazing.
Your question: Oxheart, Brandywine, and Cherokee Purple are all types of what vegetable or fruit if you're feeling technical?
We're locked.
All right, guys. So I suggested tomato because of the vegetable or fruit if you're feeling technical tip there. And I was just asking if maybe the category of boo is like you're throwing rotten tomatoes at people. What do y'all think?
I think when you said that, that finally made the connection make sense for me. So I'm good with tomato.
Jeff?
Yeah, I'm also good with tomato after you made that explanation, that connection to the category.
It's not like boo and somebody like cabbage or something. It's different than that, right?
Ew. Oh.
All right. We're gonna lock in tomato.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah, what did you say?
What is going on in Jonathan's garden?
Hey, we have fertilizer.
Apparently. We had a similar discussion. Both Sarah and I threw out tomato early on. I know there are purple varieties, although I don't think I'm familiar with any of the ones you picked, so this is very sneaky if it's tomato. And then Sarah pointed out the boo clue that you guys also latched onto, so we locked in with tomato.
I've got 2 tomatoes from both teams. The category was boo. Boo, tomato, tomato. Tomato is your correct answer. Nice job.
Woo. Woo. Could have been pumpkin.
Could have been cabbage.
My cabbages! All right. Let's get into round one, question 2. Your category is mythology.
Myth.
In Greek mythology, Maenads were known for their state of ecstatic frenzy, characterized by dancing, drinking wine, and serving what Greek god?
When she said Maenads, Maenads.
Locked.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's great. So, Jeff and Craig, we were just talking about Dionysus, right? Greek god of wine, I think. However, I do want to double check with you guys about Bacchus. I think he's Roman, but like Bacchanal and other words come from Bacchus for his frenzied dancing and whatnot.
No, as I said, this is not my category, but I do wonder what the green god of wine is in our chat, Jonathan.
The green god of did I say the green? I didn't say the green god of wine. Ho, ho, ho.
That's the green god of absinthe.
Yeah, there you go.
It's absinthe, the green god of wine.
Make the heart grow fonder.
So, Craig, what were you going to say about the answer?
I think I'm right with you. I think Bacchus is Roman. That tickles the Roman part of my brain, wherever that is. So I think Dionysus sounds good to me.
All right. We're going to go with Dionysus because Craig said so.
Nikki and Sarah, what did you two say?
Okay, I also led with Bacchus because I'm an idiot, and Bacchus is definitely Roman because I've read Percy Jackson too many times to not know that Dionysus is the Greek. But there's a really nice wine bar and like fancy grocery store I got wine a bunch from this summer on vacation. So I thought Bacchus was like, oh, the wine place. No. And then Nikki's like, I think he's Roman. I was like, yep, you're right. I'm just having a brain fart. But we also locked in with Dionysus.
Both teams say Dionysus. Correct answer is Dionysus. Nice job. Let's get into round one, question 3. Your category is dog breeds.
I don't know how to respond to it.
Ruff. Right. These small, curious, peppy, non-sporting dogs get their name from the French for a small, curly-haired female dog.
Locked.
Okay. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeffrey, you can talk aloud.
So we're talking about, right now, a small, curly-haired dog named the Bichon Frise. And I know it's a French name. I know it's small. I know it's non-sporting. I know it's curly-haired. So it seems to be the good fit for it. I am wondering if you guys have any French knowledge around what those words actually mean. Do any of them mean female, curly, or small?
I should have French knowledge. I've taken years and years and years of French, but then years and years and years have passed. But frisé,
Frizzy?
I think
frizzy?
yes. Sounds good enough for me.
Okay.
I think.
You got any other French dog names? French bulldog? No? No? All right. All right, we're going to say Bichon Frise then.
All right. Nikki and Sarah, what did you two say?
We, at the same time, texted each other Bichon Frise, and Sarah knew that...
I think frisé is like curly. I don't think we're spelling.
Yeah, and there's
Bichon
frisé lettuce.
Yeah.
That's curly lettuce.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're spelling Bichon right. It might have a feminine ending on it when you spell it correctly, but I do not think either of us are anywhere near accurate spelling of this dog breed name. But we locked in with Bichon Frise.
I mean, I can see their spellings are pretty good. Frisé does mean like frizzy. Boucle is the actual French word for curly, but frisé is like frizz. Bichon comes from the term for a female dog that breeds that we use.
Yep.
I, honest to God, was like, could Bichon just be French for...
Yes. Like the technical, like the French use a different word for...
Sure, yeah, but wow.
Yeah, Bichon Frisé.
New insult just dropped.
Yeah, that's among the Trivial Warfare army. If you are going to insult somebody in that manner, be classy and say Bichon. Son of a Bichon.
But that is your correct answer, Bichon Frisé.
Yeah.
So at the end of round one, both teams have 30 points. Nice job. Let's get into round two, question one. Your category, where are the philosophers? The French writer, satirist, and creator of The Best of All Possible Worlds, Francois-Marie Arouet, is better known by what pen name?
We're locked.
Zahkia's on a French tip, y'all. Do you happen to know the writer of Best of All Possible Worlds? Okay. There's a French philosopher, writer, satirist, actually good way to say it. And one name, his name's Voltaire. I'm not aware of it being a pen name, but is it possible that this person is better known as Voltaire?
Could be. I'm trying to think of other French philosophers. Sartre.
This feels like Voltaire to me by instinct, but not by knowledge. Jeff, any thoughts on your side?
I have nothing to offer, unfortunately.
No problem. Craig?
All the other, this doesn't sound existentialist, does it? Because Best of All Possible Worlds sounds a little too, sunshiny and cheery.
I mean, it's satire, so it could be the opposite.
The only other name in my head is Jean-Paul. Is that his first name? Sartre.
Yeah. Well, you also have René Descartes, if we're talking about French philosophers, but I think that satirist is what is taking me to Voltaire, honestly, because he is known for satire.
That works for me.
All right. Well, then we're going to give it a try. We're going to say Voltaire.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah, you locked in pretty quick with this. Do you know who created The Best of All Possible Worlds?
We both gave very candid answers. And we both texted each other right away. It's Voltaire.
Yes. The Best of All Possible Worlds comes from the work Candide, which is probably the most famous collected work of Voltaire. Nice job, both teams.
Very nice.
Good job, Jonathan.
Good job, Jonathan.
Jonathan, was that French or Borat?
That was Borat, and I'm so sorry. So all I want to do is just say, my wife now.
My wife.
High five.
All right, let's get into round two, question two. Your category, maladies.
Tuberculosis.
What is the deadliest infection? What is the deadliest infectious disease? Responsible for 1.3 million deaths in 2023. Globally, the rate of infection is 149 cases per 100,000 people, but in the United States, it's about 2.9 per 100,000 people. Jonathan, would you like me to answer that question aloud?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So,
sneaking hints?
No, I didn't ask her. I was asking my teammates how they would define infectious, because are you getting it from other things, or do you have to be able to pass it human to human?
It's not vector borne, so you can't get it from mosquitoes or anything that bites you. This is something that is passed from person to person.
Okay.
We're locked.
Okay.
All right. So far we're talking about smallpox, malaria. Those are the two main ones. We said probably not measles, mumps, or rubella. I'm advocating for smallpox, guys. And the reason is that I know it was deadly. I know it was extremely serious. And the fact that we have so many fewer cases in the U.S. versus worldwide leads me to believe that it could be something that we once thought was eradicated here and is now coming back. That's kind of my logic so far. Also, we haven't said it yet at all, but could this possibly be HIV?
Yeah.
I would think the number would still be higher than that in the U.S.
Okay.
I would think in the U.S. the deadliness is down, but well,
it's true.
Yeah. I know nothing about communicable or communicative diseases, either one.
We're at time, friends.
All right. I vote for smallpox.
I second that.
Motion carried.
Yeah, you almost convinced me by saying we don't think it's measles. You convinced me that it could be measles, but smallpox it is. We're out of time.
All right, we're going to say smallpox, and it'll be my fault if we're wrong.
So moved.
All right, Nikki and Sarah.
All right. So our first thought was if the case is different, is this something that is likely to have a vaccine that in the U.S., if it's a widely adopted vaccine, would cause it to be less? I also want to give a shout out to the podcast. This podcast will kill you, because my brain went through so many weird diseases you hear about on that one that I was like, no, it's probably something more common.
Lupus.
So Nikki threw out influenza, which I really liked because it is something that it's not something that will have a resurgence for a few years and then go away. It's consistent, it's international, and it's deadly. And it's something with a large-scale vaccination program in most developed countries. I did like your HIV and AIDS guess, though, a lot. So if it's that, you didn't go with it, but that's fine. But I did like that as a guess. But we went with influenza.
All right, friends. This is 10 points to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to explain this, but Sarah, you said it. The correct answer is tuberculosis.
Kidding me? I was like, it won't be because she said it in the beginning.
Oh. Everything is tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
I was like, it wouldn't be a question if she gave us a whole story on tuberculosis. That's just too easy. I should have Sherlock to be funny.
It's right there.
Why is it so much lower in the U.S.? I'm not aware of a tuberculosis vaccine.
No, it's a treatment, I think. So this was in the video. Dane can explain it way better than I can. But when tuberculosis, the treatment was rolling out for it, it was very much focused on the Western world. And tuberculosis is still a major issue in Southeast Asia, India, and some parts of Africa, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's weird, though, because if it's the treatment, that means the infection rate would still be high. It's just people getting a treatment after they get it. So there has to be something preventing them from
My guess is that there's a lot of hygiene and other preventative things, general, I don't know.
Also, I read something about it, is that they think that 1 out of 4 people have been infected with tuberculosis or something like that, but only 8 to 10% of people end up showing symptoms.
That's wild.
Isn't it one of those like it's more likely to show symptoms if you're like compromised or ill from something else too?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're healthy, you can like fight it off without ever knowing. I think I've heard this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Tuberculosis. But yeah, we don't have a lot of TB cases in the United States, and they're pretty major in the rest of the world. Let's shake that off and get into round 2, question 3, your category, U.S. government. The 40-hour work week, unemployment insurance, minimum wage, and early efforts toward universal health care were priorities championed by Frances Perkins, the first woman in a U.S. cabinet. She served as Secretary of Labor under which president?
I've got meow meows. Guys, we can 100% locked in.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah can talk aloud.
I have like, my brain is like a sieve for U.S. history. I just find it hard to care about a lot of names and dates in U.S. history. I want to say this is earlier. So Nikki put forward in the chat, but I think this is one of those, it's earlier
that was
than
before
you think.
she finished reading the question. It was like work week, Henry Ford. Oh, okay, never mind. We're on presidents now. And Ford is also a president. But you threw out FDR at the same time I was typing FDR.
Oh, okay.
I'll just go ahead and hit send. There. Now we've both typed FDR to each other. I like that guess. I feel like it wouldn't be earlier than that, would it?
I don't think so.
That feels about the right time frame to me. So
sure.
I think let's go ahead. If that was our gut feeling and we both independently said it, then I think we should lock in with FDR.
Okay, let's lock in with FDR.
All right. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff. What do you say?
Zahkia, I have a question for you before I answer your question.
Yes.
Did you write this question today?
Wait a second. No, because that informs their answer and we've already locked.
We already locked.
They locked.
Okay.
Don't get all antsy over there.
I appreciate the effort in being, fighting for our team.
I wrote this question yesterday.
Because I read about this woman this morning. literally popped up on an Instagram post or a Facebook post this morning while I'm drinking my coffee, how Frances Perkins is the most powerful woman in the history of the U.S. because of her impact on the 40-hour work week, unemployment, and minimum wage, and that she set the record for being the longest cabinet member ever at 12 years because she was on FDR's cabinet.
Yes, I don't have Instagram, so I don't know. Just another.
I just like, how is it that your research for this question led to me seeing a post about it this morning? Because they're related.
Yes, that's amazing. Wow. Yeah. Your correct answer is indeed FDR. Nice job, teams. Oh, so at the end of round 2, both teams have 50 points.
Woo.
Nice.
No separation yet in the game.
It seems like you are calling for that, Nikki.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I want us all to stay married.
We were trying to run away, but you're so clingy.
All right, let's get into round 3, question 1. Your category, at your convenience. Founded in Dallas in 1927 as the Southland Ice Company, this American chain was purchased by the Japanese supermarket group Ito Yokado in 1991, decades after first expanding to Japan in the early 1970s.
We are locked.
Okay, Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, you can talk aloud.
So we've been talking about every convenience store we can think of. We hit up Wawa and Sheetz and Jiffy Mart and 7-Eleven and Quick Trip and Racetrack, and we even went to Come and Go. None of those helped us to arrive at an answer, and I was just about to tell the guys, out of what we're talking about, I think I like 7-Eleven best because we don't know where it originated. We know where a lot of the other ones originated. And for some reason, the Southland Ice Company makes me think of traditional roots, those Slurpees, ice. I got not much. 7-Eleven's probably the best I'm thinking of right now.
I don't have anything, but my only other question, when I typed loves in there, isn't there something with love tied to Dallas?
Love Field is the name
Dallas
of
Love Field.
It's the name of the Southwest hub in the Dallas area.
And that could just be a total coincidence. So that was just the only thing. I was like, wait a second, that the word love ties to Dallas in my head for some reason.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
But we are at time.
All right, you're saying 7-Eleven, Craig. Jeff, what do you think?
I think so.
I say we go with 7-Eleven.
All right, we're hoping to get lucky. 7-Eleven.
All right, they say 7-Eleven. Nikki and Sarah, what did you two say?
So at the beginning of these recordings, Jonathan always says, you should give some flavor with your answer and don't just say, we said the same thing. But if you guys could stop having the exact same conversations that we are having, that would be helpful.
Our conversation did differentiate a little bit. I have been to Japan, and 7-Eleven is huge there. Like, when you think convenience store and you think Japan, their 7-Elevens are amazing. The food they sell is fabulous. In the end, we went with 7-Eleven just because they're so ubiquitous in Japan.
Oh, thank heaven you guys got this right. The correct answer is 7-Eleven. And if you're curious of what the name 7-Eleven means, I think it's related to the operating hours. They were open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Really?
7-Eleven, yeah.
It has nothing to do with craps.
I don't think so.
Wow. Just odd. I mean, it's crazy that we randomly come up with, okay, here's the numbers that are important for a game. I wonder which came first. Maybe Craps gets, I wonder if Craps gets the 7-Eleven from 7-Eleven. Wouldn't that be something?
I don't know. I don't want to go down a Craps rabbit
Worst
hole.
Slurpee flavor ever.
It's Jonathan's garden cabbage.
That's what the food on the rollers will give you.
Oh my goodness. So yes, 7-Eleven is your correct answer. I'll look into Craps and post it in the spoiler feed if I find anything.
Coolio.
All right, cool. Let's get into round 3, question 2. Your category, historic events. The 1925 Surum Run transported diphtheria antitoxin 674 miles from Nenana to Nome using the Seward to Nome Trail. This trail is better known as what?
All right. Say the magic words, Craig.
We would like to lock in.
All right, they are locked in. Nikki and Sarah, you can talk aloud.
Well, I threw out Iditarod. And then, Sarah, you had another idea.
I mean, I'm a little confused, because Iditarod I know is the race, but it also might be the trail.
Right,
so
I don't know.
I would say the Iditarod Trail or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's probably a better answer, because I was like, oh, did they name the trail after Balto? But Balto got all the credit for what 100 dogs and musher teams did for the Serum Run. I went down.
Maybe they were all named Balto.
Balto 1 through XII.
Like Lassie.
Regnal numbers. Iditarod does have, I believe, one of the endpoints in Rome. I like the Iditarod Trail because that is something I know is a name and a thing in there, whereas the Balto Trail, I don't know if that's a real thing and anyone calls it that.
I never saw Balto the movie. I love the idea. I mean, I think that was the dog that transported medicine, and this says 1925 Serum Run. But it doesn't say named after a dog, and I feel like maybe that would be in the clue if it was a Balto thing, or there would be a nod to the movie.
I don't know what Balto did to get so famous and be the face of this, an erasure of all the other dogs that helped. But I am fine if we want to go with the Iditarod Trail or something like that.
Okay. That's the best I've got, so I'm fine with locking in with it. We're locked with Iditarod.
Okay. Jonathan and Craig and Jeff, what did you say?
Craig, you're the lead on this one.
All right. I think about midway through the question, Jonathan suggested Balto and then said, darn, not Balto. And then we threw out, is it named the Iditarod Trail? We don't really know. We know it's the race. I think, again, it sounds like Sarah and Nikki, you all had about the same conversation we had.
Cut it out.
We don't know, but we don't know anything else. So we also said the Iditarod Trail.
All right, friends. First things first, justice for Togo. Togo's the dog that did most of the leading on this big old mushing trail. And everyone talks about Balto. But everyone also talks about the Iditarod, which is the correct answer. The Iditarod Trail.
Ooh.
Good job,
Craig, did you hear how Jonathan said, Craig, you took the lead on this one. You're the Togo.
You're the Togo.
Where the toe goes, the rest of the foot must also go.
Oh,
we are the rest of the foot. Me and Jeff, particularly.
Which one's the ball toe? Okay.
Shut this recording down. Sorry,
you have to be told.
All right. Round 3. Question 3. Your category is art supplies. Tempera is a type of paint that uses pigment with a water-soluble binder, usually this everyday food product. Don't get it mixed up with tempura, the Japanese frying method that also uses this material in addition to water and wheat flour.
I would like to announce some meow meows.
I think we could 3-2-1 this.
I love it. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Egg.
Nice job. I love a 3, 2, 1. Yay. Your correct answer is egg.
The incredible edible egg.
All right. So at the end of round 3, we have 80 points each. So going into the midpoint, Jonathan, I feel like I need to issue an apology to you because it's not just to you. It's to you, to Craig, and to Jeff. Because when Dane gave this idea to me, I was so excited. I was so excited because he came up with this idea and it was awesome. And I totally forgot that Sarah was a physicist up until this morning. And then I was talking.
Oh, wait. Are you no longer a physicist? You might have a chance then.
Quit. So
glad you quit that this morning.
Yes.
Up until this morning. Well, according to Sebastian, my kid. And I said, oh, she's a physicist. And he corrected. He's like, no, mama, you mean pacifist.
Certainly not that. I won a kicking trophy.
Indeed. I'll let him know. But your category for the midpoint is, I was told there would be no halogens. So this isn't a physics thing entirely, but it does involve the periodic table, numbers, and spelling.
That's chemistry. That's way different.
Periodic table.
Hey, maybe we're more even.
We're good, y'all. I do not have a lot of love for periodic table based trivia because there's too much of it. Like,
well, Craig, I saw you with the guns up. Are you?
Oh no. I'm just happy that Sarah is unhappy. That's all.
I like weird things though, because if it's weird element spellings, I still might enjoy this.
Okay.
Speed kick him, Sarah.
So I will explain. So I will give you the atomic numbers in a brief description. You tell me the word that will come back using the atomic symbol. For example, if I give you the numbers 56, 11, 11, and the phrase yellow fruit, you would give me banana. Barium is 56. Mm-hmm. Sodium is Na11.
So,
yeah.
Shoot. We're creating words out of symbols based on numbers.
Yes, and additional hints.
And you're not only giving us halogens?
No.
Okay.
No.
I can stop thinking of halogens.
It's like one
Thank
word.
you.
But there will be some repeat numbers. So it just makes it a little bit easier. And then you've got a clue. You might know off the clue.
We don't.
And there's 5 of these. So these are for 4 points each.
Okay.
So your first one, An Unpleasant Emotion, or 1996 movie starring Reese Witherspoon and Mark Wahlberg. Your numbers are 26 and 18. Number 2, Santoku or Buoy, for example. Your numbers 19, 7, 53, and 26. A type of butterfly. 16, 92, 6, 53, 13. I feel like I'm reading lotto numbers.
Bingo!
Number 4, gross or a thump. 53, 6, 19, 39. And number 5, a South American country. 18, 32, 7, 22, 11.
And for you guys playing along at home, you can rewind to listen to those again and pause it and take your time trying to figure it out.
This is part science, part cryptogram. I love it.
Oh, hang on, friends. I've got a misspelling in here.
Oh.
I'm going to pause the clock so I can fix it. Okay. I have fixed number 3. I'm going to read it again. A type of butterfly. Your numbers are 16, 8, 6, 53, 13. All right. I'm at time. Would you guys...
Yeah,
all right,
no.
you good?
Yeah,
all right.
Well, just because we don't have them all doesn't mean we can't finish time.
All right, friends. I'm at time. I need answers. Who's going to give them to me first?
Well, we both need to lock them in first officially. Okay. So are you guys, we don't have all the answers yet, but we're going to lock in and say we're not going to change anything. We'll use Craig's last one for the other one that we didn't have yet. So you guys can start talking out loud.
Okay. I think we're as good as we're going to get without like 2 to 3 more minutes.
All right. Just talk through it, please.
Okay. So number 1, we didn't need the letter. We didn't need letters. We were like, we got that Mark Wahlberg.
We remember that roller coaster scene.
But it helped as a key to other things. So we have fear.
Yep. The Santoko or Bowie, for example, we think that is knife.
Yeah, especially the way she pronounced it, because the knife is a Bowie knife. I watched a lot of Forged in Fire when my kid was born. 3 was the one we were trying to figure out. We got like the middle letters, but we're like monarch, and we're like, that doesn't work with the letters. So we're going to pass on 3. Gross or thump. Nikki got there first, but I was really focusing on my paper and I didn't see she got there first. But we both got to Icky, and 5, Nikki got to Argentina.
All right. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, what did you come up with?
As always, similar thoughts, right? We did get knife. I can't remember who. You guys take credit. Who came up with the AR being Argentina and fear? Who was that pulled that together?
I think I made that connection.
All right. So we had fear. Immediately, I didn't need the numbers for knife. With Bowie, it's going to be knife. Butterfly. At the same time that Craig said, I don't know any other butterflies other than monarch, but I don't see it here. I said, important question. Can either of you name a butterfly other than monarch? To which it's like, no. Okay, then we're going to stop thinking about butterflies. And so we went monarch. We did not figure out gross or a thump. We needed more time for that. We guessed whack. And we did say Argentina very quickly. One of either Jeff or Craig was quick on that.
All right.
I just want to add, we know that monarch can't be right because we know that it would have to end in ARCH, and we know that AR is 18. So it's not monarch, but we said monarch.
Monarch.
Very similar discussions. Painted Lady is the other one I can name.
Swallowtail does not fit.
Yeah.
Moth?
Y'all are going to throw me out a window when you figure out the butterfly thing, but let's get into the things that you agreed on first. So, yes, the first one is iron and argon. Fear is the correct answer. Santoku or buoy is indeed knife. That is potassium, nitrogen, iodine, and iron. Argentina, both teams agreed on argon, germanium, nitrogen, titanium, and sodium. And the Na from banana was in there too. The gross or thump was indeed icky. So iodine, carbon, potassium, and yttrium. And now for the butterfly. Nikki and Sara, I saw you even did a little thing.
Is this something with a cocoon or something? Or is this something that's not an actual
like a butterfly hair
like
clip?
A clever
your
thing?
hair clip, the 90s hair clips?
Nope. It's social.
Oh.
Yes, social butterfly. So S for sulfur, O for oxygen, C for carbon, I for iodine, and Al for aluminum.
Sarah had it worked out, so we knew the middle was OCI. We needed the ends, and we could not come up with it. And I think we were being a little too literal.
In my mind, I was like thinking of other butterflies, but I was thinking of literally like a butterfly stitch or a clip or like, yeah, like a cut, the way you cut something.
We were struggling between oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen and trying to get them in the right order because two of these were 6s and one of them was an 8. It's like, which one is which? And where's nitrogen in here?
Nitrogen is 7, yeah.
All right. Cool. That was a really neat concept, Zahkia.
Oh, thank Dane. He's the one that came up with the idea, and
great job, Dane.
I'll tell you later the genesis of that. But yes, yeah. Shout out to him. Love you, Dane.
Oh, love you, Dane.
So at the end of the midpoint, Jonathan, Craig, and Jeffrey, you have 92 points. Nikki and Sara, you have the separation as you wanted, 96 points. Round 4, question 1, your category, not just the longest in the Centennial State.
Wait. Yeah, hold on a sec there.
Yeah.
Are y'all Sherlocking?
We're thinking about it.
We will Sherlock, and I think you see it. I think it's pretty obvious what we're Sherlocking.
Okay. And guys, I don't think we have it.
Okay.
All right. So Nikki
Hope
and
that's not
Sara,
the answer.
I don't think it will be. Nikki and Sara have Sherlocked an answer in.
Come on, tuberculosis. I'm kidding. That wasn't it.
I'm just so mad if it's tuberculosis again.
Originally a gold rush route, Colfax Avenue in what U.S. city is the longest continuous commercial street in the United States?
All right. We're going to lock in.
Well, the Centennial State is Colorado.
Yes. I'm just trying to remember if in the stuff I've read about the gold rush, I know your original guess was Denver, and I'm like, yeah, that seems reasonable.
The Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm trying to remember if the gold rush trails went through Denver. I mean, there were lots of trails. I've read a book on the geology of the gold rush trails.
I love that. That's awesome.
It's so good. It was kind of dry because it's written for like in a technical manner. It was so good. That's my what. Like Denver is as good as guess as any.
I also threw out Boulder or Colorado Springs. I mean, I think if it's going to be a continuous commercial street, it's going to be one of the bigger cities in Colorado, right? There's a lot of Army members in Denver that are probably screaming the answer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yes. Either of them, like, I don't have a lot of, like, it has to be this one because I know this thing, or it has to be this one.
Right.
I think they're both absolutely fine answers. If you want to go with Denver just because of the clue and the Nuggets, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I don't have a lot.
I don't have Thunder either way for any of them either. I just think it's going to be a big city in Colorado And so I would say Denver. I'm not positive, but you want to lock with that?
That's fine.
Okay, we are locking with former takeover city, Denver.
Sarah, you mentioned Springs. Colorado Springs is there. It's right there.
I know, and we mentioned Colorado Springs, but I don't feel strong enough. Denver's pretty big. It's probably got a big main street somewhere.
I mean, it's been trying to lose weight. It's really disrespectful to talk about it in that manner.
Carries it well. It's a mile high.
Yeah.
That's why it's big. It keeps eating. It's got the munchies. Zahkia, save us, please. Come on. What are you doing?
Oh, no, you have to get.
You didn't say what your answer was.
I forgot about that part.
Waiting for you.
We're all waiting on
all
you.
Right, Craig, this is all you.
I threw out Denver. I have some friends out there. I've been out there a few times. I'm pretty sure I've been on a Colfax Avenue in Denver or a Colfax Street. Doesn't mean it's the longest continuous commercial street in the United States, but I'm hoping that it is. And we were pretty solid on Centennial State being Colorado, so we were there. So we said Denver.
Both teams say Denver. Correct answer is Denver. Nice job.
Yay. I'm glad I didn't too much knowledge overthink this one.
All right, let's get into round 4, question 2. Your category is companies. Formerly known as the Stanford Self-Driving Car Team and later as Google's Self-Driving Car Project, this autonomous vehicle company now operates robo-taxis in Phoenix, San Francisco, Austin, and Atlanta.
I think we can lock in.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah, you can talk aloud.
All right. I threw out Waymo at first because I think that is associated with Google, and I think it might be self-driving cars. I know it's like I had a student that worked there, but that doesn't mean I know about it. I think he worked there. I get it confused with Waze all the time, and I think Waze was like the GPS service that no one used because it wasn't Google Maps or iMaps or whatever Apple Maps is.
Yeah, same. You said Waymo, and I'm like, I have heard that word before. I thought it was an app, but I'm not sure. And I can't tell you a self-driving car company. I mean, it says Google's self-driving car project, and I know that Google had self-driving cars, but it's not going to be Google because Google's in the question. So I like Waymo.
Okay, let's go with a Waymo.
I like it way more than my answers.
I was going to make a joke like that if you didn't.
Speaking of puns, Craig, do you have one in here?
I might. I said Waymo right away. It was, I'm pretty sure that was it. I didn't have enough thunder to have Way Meow Meow, but I
Way Meow.
think it is Waymo. So we said Waymo.
Petition to Google to change your company name to Way Meow, but Waymo is the correct answer. Nice job, both teams.
Great job.
Thank you, Sarah.
Business is like my weakest category, so luckily it was something I had like a little bit of a personal connection to.
Oh, wow.
Jonathan, you didn't do my favorite thing. When she said business, you didn't do the money.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
She didn't say business. She said companies.
I always proceed when I think it's safe, and then I get cut off with the last money.
I enjoy doing that on purpose.
All right, let's get into round 4, question 3. Your category is sports.
Sports.
There we go. The Utah Hockey Club, the Wasatch, and the Yeti were all contenders for the names for the Utah Hockey expansion team that launched in the 2024 season. What name did they end up with?
Whoa. Meow meow.
Love a meow meow.
Jeff, I'm going with you. We're logging in.
Sounds good.
All right, Nikki and Sarah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I have encountered this fact recently, and I have no idea what it is. Because I heard this and I looked it up, and I don't remember. I know you said the Kraken. That's Seattle.
Kraken.
That's Seattle's expansion team.
but also a cryptid, and they had Yeti in there, so that's where I was going.
I know, I don't know if it's in there, and I don't know if 3.5 minutes is going to get it out of my brain. I definitely am mad that I do not recall this despite having encountered it in the last week of my life.
Let it percolate for a little bit. Maybe something will bubble up.
I wonder if they're like the swarm or something, because they're the beehive state and they really do the bee imagery. That is
the hive.
The hive, the swarm. Like, none of this is just guessing. Like, none of this pings, but I know that's like the big like state symbol is that they're the beehive state.
The mountains.
You're not going to guess the Mormons?
The beehive state.
I'm trying not to be offensive.
Mormons.
The Utah Mormons.
I'm just trying to spitball things I associate with Utah. So the mountains, Great Salt Lake, Mormons are in there. I like where you're going with the beehive state because I do not know where to start.
It's the most obvious thing to me for a state to name it after, but I don't have any type of thunder that's actually what its name is.
Don't have any type of thunder. No, thunder's something else.
Is it? That'd be pretty good.
Is Utah thunder? There's something thunder. Where's the thunder? And is that even hockey?
Is there a basketball team with thunder in it?
There's something with thunder. It's one of the big four teams, and I can't tell you where it is, and I can't tell you what sport it is.
But has it been around longer than last year? Or do we just want to be like, Utah Thunder, because we ain't got thunder for anything else? And then be pissed off when it's the swarm. I don't know.
Scanning the screen to see if anyone's trying to maintain a poker face. Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Thundercats.
Y'all are at time.
I don't care. Just pick something because this is a struggle.
We're going to throw some thunder because we have no thunder. We're going to say the thunder.
Okay. We're going from thunder to meow meows because Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff had it.
Jeff.
So to answer your question, the Thunder is the reigning NBA champs, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yes.
Oklahoma City.
No wonder we've heard of them.
So close.
Yeah. They wanted to name their team the Yetis, but the Yeti company would not budge.
Which is super dumb because that's free advertising.
That existed way before too.
Right. I kind of like Craig's answer of Super Soakers just for the obvious. But
so they are the
Coleman. They are the mammoth.
Oh,
they're the mammoth.
I told generic and didn't make me think of the state. Yeah.
Yeah, some ancient creature. Your correct answer is indeed the mammoth, the Utah mammoth.
Okay, I got to know, what's the plural of mammoth?
Isn't it just mammoth?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, according to the Britannica Dictionary, the plural is mammoths. It's
it felt weird.
Ick, Britannica.
Yeah,
rude.
maybe it's just a British plural. In America, we don't use
mammoth
it.
with an extra U. So I mean.
Mammoth.
The Earl of Mammoth.
Well, Sarah, I do like your answer of swarm, but it was not correct. So, at the end of round 4, Jonathan, Craig, and Jeffrey, you have 122. Nikki and Sarah, you have 116. We have a little lead change.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did you guys tell us what your Sherlock answer was?
No, and I didn't want to interrupt.
No, we need to hear that.
Thinking.
It's a while back now, but what was it?
Well, the category was not just the longest in the Centennial State. So I thought that was a clue to Colorado. So we said the Colorado River.
Yeah. Craig literally put in the chat, Colorado River. And I'm like, there's so many things that could be long. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it.
I didn't want to waste it. Like, I wanted to at least try it and not wait till the end of the game and have not used it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad. Like, respectable. I saw Colorado River and like, yes, that's good. If it wasn't it, you know.
If it was right, it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
An attempt was made.
Let's get into round 5, question 1. Your category, a gory story. After the passage of a piece of legislation in 1854, violent clashes erupted between pro-slavery pro-slavery border ruffians and anti-slavery free staters, also known as Jayhawkers, led by John Brown for 5 years in what U.S. state? Bonus, give the full name of this conflict.
Zahkia, I put a clarifying question in the chat, and I don't know if you want me to share it with the whole group.
The name of the conflict is in response to the legislation, and it is in that 5-year period.
Okay.
We'll lock in.
Boom.
All I can think of is John Brown's body lies a moldering in its grave. And I think it's the something massacre. And it's something about like an armory.
I mean, are you like you're thinking Harper's Ferry?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
The Harper's Ferry massacre. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure. Or like the Harper's Ferry conflict. I mean, state-wise, I think
I like
we settled
that.
on Kansas because I was like, isn't the Jayhawker state or the Jayhawk state a state nickname? And I was like,
I like Harper's Ferry a lot, Sarah.
Yeah.
And y'all are at time. So
locking in with Kansas and Harper's Ferry. Okay.
All right. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, what did you say?
You want me to go, Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
As somebody who grew up in the Kansas City area, this is definitely Kansas. The Jayhawks are the team that KU and
Rock Chalk.
That's right. And we went for the bonus. We went border war.
All
because
right.
it is the name of the conflict between the football teams. Perhaps they named it after this conflict.
When KUMU play each other, that's what it is called.
Okay, so the piece of legislation from 1854 is the Kansas-Nebraska Act. So, indeed, the correct answer is indeed Kansas. And the name of the conflict, I threw a couple of hints in here. A gory story, violent clashes. It's called Bleeding Kansas or Bloody Kansas.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of that.
Yes, I love Bleeding Kansas. That is one of my trivia things. You want to know anything about Bleeding Kansas? I'm your person. We can talk all day long.
If you told me that was the name of a 1990s Midwestern emo band, I would believe you.
So let's turn the clock back and make an emo band.
That annoys me even more. So on my grandparents' land, Bloody Bill Anderson, who was one of the Missourians that attacked Kansas, was killed. And there's a big monument to him there. And I wish I would have read it and paid more attention to it so that I may have known that.
Right? Because his nickname was Bloody.
Bloody Bill. Right.
Bleeding Bill, if he had still been alive.
Right.
Still bleeding after all these years. But yes, both teams got Kansas, which is the state part and the main part. So both teams get points. Nice job.
Woo.
So round 5, question 2, your category, Bay of Pigs.
Hold on a sec.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Was that a question mark at the end of the category?
Yes.
I don't think it's enough. I wanted a couple seconds to see if anything occurred. But I don't think there's enough to go on.
Okay. So your question, stretching from Cape Lopez in Gabon to Cape Palmas in Liberia, this gulf touches nations such as Nigeria, Benin, and Ghana. It lends its name to one coastal country and to 2 others that don't actually border it.
What was the category?
Bay of Pigs.
Oh my God.
That's the reaction.
We will lock in.
Okay.
Jeffrey's starting to roll. Boy, man, got warmed up. Now he's gliding down the road.
All right. Nikki and Sarah.
We had the main part answered. We're ready to lock in, and then we went Cape. Nope, Cape is a land thing. This is asking for a bay. And then we read the question. Nope, it's asking for a gulf.
It's a gulf.
But what didn't change this whole time is I said Guinea, because in that you have Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and then you also have unrelated like Papua New Guinea. So you have other countries that don't border it, one of which really doesn't border it. So we went with what did we call it? The Bay? No, Gulf. The Gulf
We
of
just
Guinea.
said Guinea.
Because, and then.
And I like that Bay of Pigs. Guinea pigs.
Maybe. All right. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeffrey. What was your answer?
Jeff.
So I threw out Guinea immediately, knowing that Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau were right there. And Jonathan, I put Bay of Guinea.
I mean, you said technically Bay of Guinea. That's our answer, and that's up to Zahkia, the type of whether or not she cares if it's a bay or a gulf for the definition between the two.
Oh no, I'm fine. I will accept it. Guinea is what I was really looking for, and you said you got the Guinea part. So, okay, round 5, question 3. Your category is currency. Money.
Extra points.
Egypt. Got me.
I do love it.
Oh my God. Okay. Egypt, Sudan, South Sudan, Lebanon, the Falkland Islands, and the Isle of Man all use variation of what currency? First minted in 1489. All right, frenzies, we're at time.
Ooh, we got to pick
Friendliest alarm clock.
Well, I think I'm a lot nicer than Mark Rebelette, but yes, I do enjoy that one too.
Get the heck out of bed. Go.
I think you mean Bichon.
Sorry, that is what I meant.
All right, I think
Locked.
right.
Are you both locking in at the same time?
If they're locked, yes.
Yes,
So
you said we're at time, so we're locked.
We had a decent conversation. We started with dinar, which is the root of a lot of different currencies. Dinero and denari, blah blah blah. It felt really weird to think that they might have dinars of any sort in the Falkland Islands or the Isle of Man. We talked about a few other things, and then I came back around. Somebody said, what about pounds? I was really trying to parse the year, 1489. That's so long ago. And it made me start to question, well, England colonized damn near everywhere. Perhaps this is the pound. Somebody else had said pound first, and it started to hit me that, the English were in Egypt. They were in Sudan. Yeah, they were probably in all these places. Why not the pound? So we said the pound.
All right. Nikki and Sarah, what did you land on?
Pound is one we considered, and dinar is the first one that we threw out and considered. I play a bunch of games in the morning, some of which are geography games, and one of them you have to guess the currency, and it's like a multiple choice thing. And I threw out shilling, which I think is its own thing. Sarah you were wondering like if it was part of a pound,
like cents to a dollar. I wasn't
was or is.
I know pence is part of a pound. I forget if shillings is a separate thing, but maybe they were both used for a while in England. I don't know.
But it feels like it could be connected to Britain, and we've got the Falklands, and we've got the Isle of Man in there. So we ended up locking in with shilling.
So we have shillings, we have pounds. Good logic for both teams. Jonathan, you're kind of getting at some of the hints I was building in here. All of these the British were in all of these places. The British existed in places where they currently have shillings, and the British existed in places where they currently have pounds. But the correct answer here is pound.
We just lost the coin toss.
That's on me.
It's all good. I had no thunder either way.
Nikki, I will say, I know you must have done something with currency because you're mentioning the cedi, which is the currency of Ghana, which I'm like, no one else knows cedis, so I don't.
Well, Sarah's like, where is that? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, it's just multiple choice when I play it, so I don't know it that well yet.
Yeah, well, it's from Ghana, and there are a couple at my parents' house if you ever want to see one. But yes. So at the end of round 5, Jonathan, Craig, and Jeffrey, you have 152 points.
Woo.
Nikki and Sarah, you have 136 points.
Still time.
Having a good game, y'all.
Waiting for the all physics gauntlet at the end. It's going to be great.
Yep, let's go.
The physics gauntlet written by my child. So let's get into round 6. Question 1. Your category is television.
Televisiones.
And I will shout out to my sister who nailed this question in like half a second. So I'll see if you guys can get it too.
No pressure.
It scared me how quickly she got this. But okay. The ABC series High Potential, starring Caitlin Olsen, just broke a record as the first 10 p.m. show to hit number 1 in fall ratings in 26 years, taking the title from the 6th season of what long-running drama?
We are locked in.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah can talk aloud.
Okay. So we're looking for something, if you do the math, the 6th season would have been in like 1999. So we're looking at something that started the mid 90s. Grey's Anatomy's long running, but I believe that started when I was like in high school or middle school. Like that started too late. My first thought was ER because I said this in the chat. I used to come home from gymnastics practice at 9, and I remember like sometimes I'd be allowed to watch that. So it started at least in the mid to late 90s, and it had been around for a while. And I wonder if the 6th season is right when you had like, you still had Clooney, you had Anthony Edwards who was dying, and that scene, I could cry thinking about it. Like this might have been when it was peak ER. And then it went longer than you think.
I like that. I think I did not read the question well enough. So I think you parsed this much better than I did. And now that I'm rereading it, okay. Yeah, we're looking for the 6th season happened 26 years ago.
Yeah.
I like ER. And if you know it was in that time slot, I know that was a long running one. I know it wasn't CBS. It was ABC, right?
No, ABC is saying the new series, High Potential.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So ER was NBC, but it doesn't really matter. I like ER. I don't know if I have any. Are we forgetting anything?
No, but I think that's
Mid-90s?
the time frame when ER was like the hot drama. I remember watching that after gymnastics practice.
What do we know about Zahkia's sister? And
Yeah, I know. It was like, I should have Facebooked her. Like, what do I know?
I'm okay locking in with ER. I like your guess.
Okay, cool.
All right. Other team, what did you say?
We had a pretty good conversation. We started kind of with Grey's Anatomy and ER, and once ER came out, I'm not sure. Jeffrey, that was you. Once you said that, it was like, yeah, because it started around 93-ish, which would have been 6 seasons before 99. And I agree, it was definitely like the hot prime time. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if like 99 was the episode that Michael Crichton wrote personally or something. There was like a special thing they did. So yeah, we locked in with ER.
All right. If you want to know a little bit of my sister's viewing habits, she loves High Potential. I think her favorite show might be Girls 5 Eva on Hulu. But I think she also watched this show when it was on. The answer is ER.
Hey.
Nice job, both teams. All right, let's get into round 6. Question 2. Your category is movies.
Should we wait?
What?
I was just should we try to Sherlock, or are we waiting for one more?
Oh, I'm sorry. Which round in question is this?
6-2.
6-2? I mean, I got nothing for movies, dude. You know what? Hold on. No, I got something for movies. Let's do this. Let's say this.
We can see what the next one is still, too.
Let's say this.
Tuberculosis.
Sure.
All right. We're going to Sherlock an answer in.
Okay. Your question. While movies are often adapted from novels, this 2004 movie is adapted from a self-help book on handling patterns of aggressive behavior in social groups. Since its first publishing in 2002, the book has published 2 more editions, integrating more advice regarding social media.
All right, we're locked.
Oh,
nice
wow.
use of the lock emoji, Sarah. Or Nikki?
Oh, that was Nikki on my answer.
Yeah. Thank you, Nikki. Love.
I get credit for all of the emojis, and she gets credit for all of the right answers. No.
Okay, so we can talk out loud, guys. Self-help book on handling patterns of aggressive behavior in social groups. Doesn't sound like anybody's jumping to throw any ideas out there. Movies are often adapted from novels. This one. Okay, here's a thought. Could it be Mean Girls? When did Mean Girls come out?
Probably around that ish time.
Jeff, I saw you kind of shake your head. Did you have a thought?
It is around 2004, but I didn't think it was based on it. Maybe it is based on a self-help book.
There's a book called Queen Bees and something.
Oh, and I think you're right. I think that is what where Tina Fey got her writing from.
Right. So it could be something like that. It could be. What was the category? Movies. Just movies. That is the right time frame for Mean Girls, 2004. Mm-hmm. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it either.
I don't see how we're going to come up with something better.
Are there any, there's a couple of quotes that everybody loves from Mean Girls, right? Are any of those hidden in this question somewhere? No, I don't see the word fetch in here.
I don't see anything about October 3rd either.
Mm-mm.
Nothing about wearing pink.
Yeah. Anyway, it's the best we got. You want to go with it?
Sounds good.
All right. While Nikki's gone, we're going to say Mean Girls. Quick.
And she's back.
Damn it, she's back.
All right. Nikki, while you were gone, they said, Mean Girls, real quick. So it's you and Sarah's turn to reveal your answer.
Sarah? Sarah, you are the queen bee, and I feel like I'm just the wannabe.
This is the Spice World movie, clearly. I think that must have been earlier. Yeah, I immediately... I don't think I needed the whole question. I just need a 2004 movie and self-help book to get to Mean Girls. But I was hoping y'all would dude bro out of this and forget that the lady movie about Mean Girls existed.
You picked the wrong opponents if you wanted somebody to dude bro out of a question. I will tap into my inner estrogen as much as necessary.
Couldn't you have veered off into motorcycle maintenance or something?
Well, I think this movie is for everybody. And I was careful not to include any of the quotes because I feel like the quotes from this movie are so ubiquitous and will give it away immediately. The correct answer is indeed Mean Girls. Nice job, both teams.
Nice job.
Wow, nice job, Jonathan.
All right, let's get into round 6, question 3. Your category is the Grammys. This is kind of a long one, so hold on.
Really quick, Zahkia. Our Sherlock answer.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Was not Mean Girls. It was we tried for Neza 2, which is a hot topic at the moment and it should be for any trivia folks. You got to pay attention to that movie.
Yeah, it's on every top 10 list. All right. Round 6, question 3. Your category, the Grammys. This is a long one, so hold on to your butts. While blues artist Pinetop Perkins holds the record for the oldest person to win a Grammy while alive, this man holds the record for the oldest person to win a Grammy posthumously at 100 years old for Best Spoken Word Album. Let me add on that he won it in 2025. He'd won the same award 3 times in the past for the works Our Endangered Values, America's Moral Crisis, A Full Life, Reflections at 90, and Faith, A Journey for All.
Zahkia, just parsing the question, is this suggesting that the person who had passed away would have been 100 years old when they won the award in 2025? Or,
Yeah.
Because how would you have a years old for a posthumous thing?
Yeah. So this person, I believe, was 100 years old at the time of the Grammy nomination.
Not at the time they died.
And the time that they died.
So they died right before the Grammy? Like the same year?
Yes, he died within the Grammy year.
Okay, thank you. I was struggling with that situation.
I was prepared. I read this to Dane, and he had the same question.
Smart guy, Dan. We love him.
Yeah, he's the best.
We're locked.
Okay.
Yeah, Craig, they might have been. Billy Graham, I think, did die earlier. Pat Robertson was the 700 Club guy, right?
Yeah, I feel like he died earlier,
like
too.
recently.
Huh?
The reason that I'm leaning towards religious type people is Faith, A Journey for All, and America's Moral Crisis. That feels like a religious person talking, right? I don't love it though.
No, yeah.
Something tells me I don't see somebody like Pat Robertson winning a Grammy in today's environment in 2025.
I think that's my biggest hang up too. I can't picture.
But I do feel like he died within the last year.
I do too.
You guys feel that? I don't know. Could it be a different faith?
Yeah, what about somebody like a Desmond Tutu?
But would he? I mean, would he talk about America's moral crisis?
I mean, he could
have, right? But
what about the Pope? How old was the Pope when he died?
He did recently die.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
I don't know if he was
100
100 though.
He wasn't 100.
No.
Yeah.
100 years old.
Prince.
Yeah.
Got
Here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we had 5 seconds and you distracted us from using them.
Okay, use them now.
Dare you? All right. Well, we got to go with somebody we've already named because we're out of time. I hate all of the answers we've given.
Tutu or Pat?
All right, we're gonna say Pat Robertson, and we don't like it much.
Okay. Nikki and Sarah, what did you two say?
First,
this was all Sarah.
I just want to say, when I heard the word endangered in one of those book titles, my mind immediately goes, oh no, is this how I find out David Attenborough died?
Yeah, we had that conversation.
He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still going. It's great. But then I was like, oh no, he wouldn't write about that type of endangered. So this is obviously someone that is religious and old and dead at this point.
Oh.
And the first thing that I thought of was not someone who you know specifically for religion, but somehow one who I would have a lot of authority to speak about America and has done a lot of good for the world. And I could see maybe writing memoirs about his faith. And we went with Jimmy Carter. Because I think he was just like 100 when he died last year. Because there was like the 100-year-old watch for him to see if he'd make it.
I like that answer.
That's a good answer.
I like that answer too.
So the book, the spoken word album, which is an audiobook, that one is called Last Sundays in Plains, Georgia. The correct answer is Jimmy Carter.
Nice work, Sarah.
Nice job, Sarah.
Good job, Sarah.
Very good job. So at the end of round 6, Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, you have 172 points. Nikki and Sarah, you have 166 points.
172 to 166?
Yes.
It's another close game.
Close, high-scoring game. I love it. Your category for the gauntlet is bronze medalists.
Confirmed. All right, we're locked in.
Okay.
Zahkia, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Question 1 of your gauntlet, your category bronze medalists. The name for the third longest river in the world literally translates to Long River. Its source is at the Jari Hill and the Tangala Mountains, and it dumps into the Pacific Ocean.
One of the things, Zahkia, before we spend a ton of time here, rivers are notoriously challenging to write trivia questions about. Is this a river system or an individual river? Because when you're talking about longest, that matters.
Let's go with river system then.
We are locked.
Okay.
All right. We're going to lock in our answer.
Okay. Question 2 of your gauntlet. With nearly 1.2 billion practitioners, this is the third most followed religion in the world. It's also thought to be the oldest surviving religion in the world.
Can you fact check that?
The
oldest surviving religion?
Mm-hmm.
What that is defined as?
I can provide you with notes afterward because there are a lot of they all have the answer in it.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to lock in.
Okay. You're at time.
All right. Our answer's locked in.
Okay. Third question. Standing between 7 and 10 feet tall on average, this third tallest animal in the world can run up to 45 miles per hour, has long eyelashes to keep away dust, and can go several days without water.
I mean, all right. I'm just going to say this out loud. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're excluding aquatic animals where if you just sat them down on the ground, it would be way taller than 10 feet tall?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good question. Of tall, you're meaning something that stands on the ground and can be measured with
the blue whale, the humpback whale, they're all taller than 10 feet if you lay them on the ground.
Especially, yeah. Or if you just go straight up.
Yo.
And
the long-lashed walrus.
Let's lock in.
We're also locked in.
We're locked.
Okay. Let's reveal the answers.
It's all over but the crying.
Or not.
I'm a little worried.
Well, not reveal. It's collect. Then we reveal. So, question 1 of your gauntlet. The third longest river system that translates to Long River starts at Jari Hill, dumps into the Pacific Ocean. Nikki and Sarah, what did you two say?
We went, we were like looking for something that we knew had a foreign name because you wouldn't give us translation if we knew it as, unless the Colorado River means Long River. Oh my God.
And the Native American.
Oh, it might. Oh God, I'm going to die if it's the Colorado River. No, but
if that was it, I was just Sherlocking very early.
Yeah, we're going to go back to our answer from half the game ago. No, but we're also thinking the Yangtze we know is a really long one, and I thought that maybe the names of the origin places sounded like they might be around like the Himalayan area and could have a name that was like kind of like Indian or like Nepali in origin, maybe linguistically. So we locked in with the Yangtze.
All right. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, what did you say?
We had a lot of conversation about it. We obviously went to the Nile and the Amazon. We talked about the American river systems. We talked about the Congo and the Volga and the Mekong, and it just went through everyone we could think of. And about halfway through the question, I started to really get a strong inkling that it would be Yangtze or Yellow because Sebastian and I studied rivers for a little while to try and get the top 10 longest ones down. And so, there's more info in the brain than there used to be. Like the is in there later, and there's a few others. Orinoco's longer than you think. But I feel like the Yangtze system is the third longest. And so when it came down to the rest of it, I stopped paying attention to that and just started listening to the part of my brain telling me that was the longest. Or the third longest. So we said Yangtze.
Okay. With 1.2 billion practitioners, this is the third most followed religion in the world. Sarah, I did some sourcing. There are a few sources that call it the oldest religion. There's something even calls it the oldest major religion. So I think that might like ease you a little bit. But let's collect the answer. What did you and Nikki say?
You want to take this one, Nikki? I'm looking up pedantic animal facts. I got distracted.
We went back and forth. We were just listing off major world religions, and the one we landed on was Buddhism.
Okay. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, what did you say?
Craig, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, we went back and forth. We said, I think all the major, like Islam, Christianity, Judaism, I said, and then realized that's probably, thanks to Jonathan and Jeff saying that's probably going to be way smaller. When we were talking about Buddhism and trying to figure out the combination of the oldest with the third most followed, we thought Islam was the most. And so we were talking about Buddhism, and then I for some reason, I feel like Hinduism is older than Buddhism. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel that way. And we figured there's a lot of people in India that would be able to make up 1.2 billion practitioners. So we locked in with Hinduism.
All right. Third question. Standing between 7 and 10 feet tall on average, this third tallest animal can run up to 45 miles per hour, has long eyelashes to keep away dust, and can go several days without water. Jonathan, Craig, and Jeff, what did you say?
We said camel. We weren't sure. I'm concerned about what a dromedary is versus a camel. I can't ever get those things straight. And we didn't want to break down the types of camels. But we talked about, we asked questions about aquatic animals and about other things. But at the end of the day, a camel is 7 to 10 feet tall. We all felt that way. The eyelashes, the running fast, the dust, you need that for the desert, the water. We said camel.
Nikki and Sarah, what did you say?
This was, I feel like, the one question of the game where we were really not in lockstep with. Like, our first answer was camel, but like we're just like camel. Then I was like, no, it feels like a trap.
It does feel like a trap.
Because I was like, in animal height, you clearly got giraffe, and then I think it's like elephant. And what comes after giraffe and elephant, right? Likely looking for something that lives in like dusty environments. And first we were like camel, because I was like, yeah, I see them at like that. I live near, there's a desert zoo that has camels. I'm like, they all seem pretty tall. Now, I'm a short person, so I have trouble gauging how tall are heights above my height. So for me, like 7 feet and 10 feet and 14 feet are all the same. But camels are pretty tall. But then I started fighting pretty hard for ostrich because I've been to a feed your own ostrich farm. And they are big and they run fast. And I think in cartoons you see them with little eyelashes. But Nikki was more sure of camel, so I deferred to camel. But
plus, I feel like an ostrich would have to have more fat on it.
They are very lean. They are lean, pecking, scary aggression machines. Like,
I think they are about 7 feet, but I follow someone on Instagram who has a bunch of ostriches, and there's one that always charges her.
Those are emus. Those are not. I don't think Karen's an ostrich.
Oh, is it?
I think Karen's an emu. I know who you're talking about.
You're right.
It's useless farm.
You're right.
I think Karen's
that
an
is
emu.
Karen the emu.
Like ostriches,
My bad.
I struggle imagining a 10-foot tall ostrich, though.
Do not struggle.
8 foot. That's real for an ostrich. 10 feet?
Bunch.
That'd be wild.
So we went with camel. I did put in a proud defense of ostrich. So if it is ostrich, I'll pat myself on the back even when we don't win.
They run fast.
I like how both teams are like, camel, is this a trap?
That's what I was like. It's too obvious. But camels run fast because we've all seen that in The Mummy. So I was like, they both go fast.
Swiss Family Robinson, they had the ostrich in the race too. So I don't know.
So we went with camel. After all that, we did go with camel.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if I want to reveal the answers. I think I won Go Home, but all right.
Uh-oh.
So let's start with what you guys agreed on. So the third longest river, both teams said Yangtze. That was the answer I was looking for. Yangtze, nice job. With 1.2 billion practitioners, third most followed religion in the world is Hinduism.
Woo!
Yeah, right amount of practitioners. It's been practiced for a long time, and I think like kind of maybe amalgamated recently because of like I don't know, but yes, answer I was looking for was Hinduism, and like standing between 7 and 10 feet tall. This third tallest animal can run up to 45 miles per hour, has long eyelashes to keep away dust, can go several days without water. They also lay really large eggs. I was going for ostrich.
I feel vindicated if nothing else.
Wow.
They're real big, I told y'all.
Yeah, the ostriches are like, the male ones are like slightly longer than camels, I think. Yeah.
Apparently, they measure camels' height at the shoulder for some reason.
Why? I think it's a horse, like an equine thing, like where they measure that.
Yeah, but that's not
like
the height of the animal, so that's really dumb. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, how the hell can we tell how tall a camel is? Nobody's answering the question. It's just at their shoulder.
Go measure.
Yeah, right. How about that?
Camels can't run quite as fast. They only run up to 40 miles an hour.
I do have a fun camel mnemonic for you. You mentioned dromedary before. Dromedary and Bactrian. If you take the D from dromedary and the B from Bactrian and you lay them on their backs, the D has one hump and the B has...
Craig's like, it isn't a type of... it is a type of camel.
It's a type.
You're right.
Okay, that's good enough. I don't care if we win or lose. I win.
That's how I feel about the ostrich thing.
Yep.
Well,
that means we both missed it.
Yeah.
Both teams missed the gauntlet. But Nikki and Sarah, you were trailing. What did you wager?
First, I want to say we may have missed the gauntlet, but we had fun doing it, and that's the important part. Listeners,
yes, we
you
did.
can come and have fun while losing on this wonderful podcast. This was all Nikki. I don't wager at these things. I go 0 or all because I can't for the life of me wrap my head around wagering math.
We wagered 154 points.
Whoa. So you finished with 12?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan,
what did you anticipate?
What did you wager?
I've stopped personally driving conversations about wagering as much as I used to. I used to have strong opinions and try and get what I thought was the right thing. I don't do that anymore. I ask my teammates always, conservative or aggressive? If you tell me conservative or aggressive, I'll give you some good numbers to go with. We chose aggressive. 161.
Wow. Oh my.
That was all Nikki.
So, with a final score of 11 to 12, Nikki and Sarah, you have won this game. Nice job.
Yeah.
Yay!
Good wagering. I friggin' love it.
Good job.
I love it.
Good game. Good work.
Good game.
I have gone the opposite way. I'm usually like, I don't want to do math. Let's just bet 0 or bet at all. And now I'm like, all right, I'm going to math this out. Helped this time.
Could you not have gone with everything?
The advantage of having a close second place for the second place team is they know they can't get to the top, so defend the bottom. That was great.
Wow.
This was such a high scoring game to wind up with such a low score at the end.
No, I love it. Oh, yeah. But nice job. Very good game.
Good game. And great hosting, Zahkia.
Thank you.
Well-written game. All right. Wow. That was a good game. All right. Well, before we go, we'd like to give everybody a chance to do shout-outs and promote causes that they care about. Sarah, you are today's big winner.
Oh my
so
God.
we are going to start with you.
Okay, I'm contractually obligated to tell everyone to go listen to Frenemy Trivia because that's what I co-host, especially if you like more puns than this. But personally, I want to shout out. Can I ask, when is this being released?
I cannot tell you for certain.
Is it
But I can tell you that I'm
so early December.
Yeah, I'm editing 355 right now, and this is
okay. Well, either way, for those of you, because we already talked about Halloween last night, this is the beginning of November. Regardless of if this comes out in November or not, November is Native American Heritage Month in the United States. I recommend everyone go to native/land.ca to see what cultures and tribes and nations you are living on their traditional land. Support indigenous businesses, support indigenous nonprofit organizations. Find out who are the native people where you live and educate yourself.
And this will definitely come out in November. It's probably right around Thanksgiving, which should be an extra poignant time to think about our natives in the U.S. here.
Shout out Potawatomi.
Oto.
I'm at the confluence of like 3. We got Serrano, Gabrielino, 4, Coahuila, Luceño, and I think the Yatom are the Serrano. Yeah, I got a lot.
We live on Timucuan land over here, and there are no Timucuans left. It's very sad. Whenever we're hiking, like out in the woods near the water around here, Sarah and I both kind of think about old canoes and old boats and the people that used to live here, and it's meaningful. Thank you, Sarah. All right, Jeff, you're next.
All right, thank you guys for having me today. I need to shout out my trivia partners, Bridget, Carly, and Kaylee, who I play with regularly. And then about a year ago this past Monday, my best friend passed away from brain cancer. So if you could support chadtough.org. They're fighting the good fight to try to find a cure for brain cancer. So
how do you spell that?
ChadTough.org.
All right. Got it. Thank you very much, Jeff. And Craig, over to you.
First, thanks to everyone. I had a great time, had a fun game. Shout out to my wife for watching our almost 2-year-old, who will be a 2-year-old when people hear this. So he's kind of the cat. I forget what the cat's name is right now as I'm trying to say that, where Schrodinger's 2-year-old. There it is.
There you go.
But shout out to my wife. Really thankful for her. And I said I work in education. I also have a 2-year-old. So I'd be remiss to say anything but support public education and especially support daycare workers. Daycare teachers do so much. Was not aware of it until I had a 2-year-old, just the amount that they do and the amount of appreciation that preschool daycare teachers deserve. I'm just in awe of Arlo's teachers. So shout out if you are a preschool daycare teacher or educator, shout out to you.
We love y'all. Y'all are our first teachers, and we appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that is going to wrap us up. So, for Jeff, for Sarah, for Craig, for Nikki, and for Zahkia, my name is Jonathan, and this has been episode number 558 of Trivial Warfare, where it's not just trivia, it's war. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Trivial Warfare. Be sure to check out the revamped TrivialWarfare.com as your one-stop shop to submit questions, join the community, and get access to over 150 archived episodes. Warm It Up was written and performed by Matthew Stevens. This episode was edited and produced by me, Joel Sharpton. For help with your podcast, visit propodcastingservices.com.
Read the description again, what you said about banana.
I will put the description in the chat too, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Okay.
So I will give you the atomic numbers and a brief description. You tell me what the word will be using the atomic symbol. For example, if I gave you 56, 11, 11, and yellow fruit, you would give me banana. Barium is Ba, number 56. Sodium is number 11, Na, and an additional Na for banana.
Banana!
Banana.
If I'm being honest, I just wanted you to give me the atomic number of barium again. I was like, I need some hints here.
Oh. Nikki. We lost Nikki. She did not like your ruling,
once again, you got
Zahkia. She did not like your ruling at all. She thought that was so unfair. She took her ball and went home.
All right, 3-on-1 now. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
I'm Barja.
I'll take you with one arm behind my back. I'll take you with both arms behind my back. Actually, I think we'd get our asses kicked. She's a Taekwondo champion.
Yeah.
Depends. If you want more sports and American history questions, I'm screwed.